Okay, so in this video, I want to talk you through, give you some examples of what this means to présenter vos pensées. So I'm going to show you some of the previous year's PowerPoints that they did, and it's going to go through each of these points. You're really taking what you've done in your proposition, what you've been working on, and simplifying it, summarizing, right? So sommaire en français, summarizing, but still in French, because you're going to present this to the class so everybody gets to see what you've been doing and hear from you about what you've been doing, and whether it is in un succès or un échec. So it's mostly your proposition, mostly la proposition, the plan, plus your reflections after having acted, taken action, and what the results of that are, with your reflection of whether you achieved the goal, le but, that you set out at the beginning, and whether you achieved that, and to what extent, and if you did or you didn't, maybe what would you do differently using the conditional tense, using what you could do differently. Okay, so I'm not going to make these slides accessible to you, but I am going to show you in this video so you can have a look. All right, so straight away you can see next. They have, this is from their research from when they did the survey. This is why, so saving money, économiser de l'argent. So this is why they chose to why they chose this topic of solar panels. This again is some of the research behind how it helps the environment, aider les environnements. Again, continued, so a lot of detail in this, but there's not tons of writing on each slide, and there's pictures and it's clear. This obviously is down to money. What they've decided to do, and this is actually some action that they took. So this is a picture right here of what they did. This is evidence of an emails that they took. So they talked through this emails. This is great. This is the kind of stuff like in your action, the action that you actually took, photos and pictures and screenshots, that kind of thing. This was the goal, le but. Okay, this is what they wanted to do. This is, look here, we have the week, semaine 3. This was the results. C'était un échec. So we can have this word failure. That is okay to use. We're using it in French. And they explained why. And then that was the end of this. Okay. I'm going to show you a couple of other ones so you can see how they're all laid out differently. What is it and why? So they've got bullet points of what they wanted to do and why they wanted to do it. They've got another slide of how they were going to do it. And this is all taken from the plan that they'd already written and worked on. And then they put it into like bullet points. It wasn't in bullet points. It was in whole like paragraphs in the proposal. But on the PowerPoint, they changed it into bullet points. They've got pictures right here of like the impact of their project. So this is they were able to take pictures and uploaded that. This was a picture of the poster that they did, and then their reflections, their evaluation at the end, where they said if it worked, if it didn't. And they've got quotes in here from Mr. Mertes. So all of those things like are influencing the impact. Here's another one, which also has lots why, similar the action, why they took action, the results, and what they would do differently. And notice how they're using the conditional tense, on ferait plus. And what would you do differently? And that is if you're like I've been telling you, if your thing fails, that's okay. Just tell me in French. Okay, just tell us in French what you would do differently. All right, so good luck and have fun. Allez.